All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is James and this is Killing It Country. Look, you can tell, a little bit of marine content today. Usually it's tractor stuff. Let's see how many people we can make mad with this. Just purchased a little while ago a 1990 KMV 480 center console boat. Came with a 1995 Mariner 60 horsepower, a 1995 motor. Yeah, I've got also a 2014 Yamaha F70 LA, like a brand new Yamaha 4-stroke motor with 30 hours on it. My plan is to put that motor onto this boat eventually, but this year I can't get the darn thing running, and I've traced it back to the high pressure fuel pump not working. So I'm gonna run this motor this year. The job today, I need to verify that the lower end oil in this thing is good to go. This is what you're here for. It's gonna be a good time. Let's hit it. So, Moto Master pump, that goes in the top of the bottle. The first thing I want to do is find out which one of these threaded fittings actually goes into this motor. So this pump will thread into the top of a 1 liter bottle of gear oil, and then these thread into some ports on the actual lower unit, which allows you to pump fresh oil in, and we'll show you how to do that. I got to find out which one of these fits into the motor first. I'm going to use the vent hole for that, because then I won't have oil pouring out all over the place when I'm not ready. So we'll trim this motor up for you guys, and we'll just show you the ports on the bottom of this lower unit. So if you're a tractor guy, not a boat guy, this is the lower unit right here. It'll actually unbolt from the motor, and inside here is the water pump and everything. When this outboard motor is running, there's a shaft, a direct drive shaft off the crankshaft of the motor that comes all the way down to here. It's spinning all the time. If the motor's running, that shaft is spinning in here. And then there's something down in here called the clutch dog that moves back and forth like a set of bevel gears. And depending on the position of that clutch dog on the propeller shaft, it'll actually engage that drive shaft in forward or reverse to get the propeller spinning. So there's two plugs we're interested in here. This one here is the vent plug. It's labeled vent. And then the drain plug down here, drain plug. So when we're draining it, we're going to drain it out of here, and we're going to undo this vent to allow air to get back into the lower unit to facilitate the oil draining. When we want to pump it full, we'll screw one of those threaded fittings into the bottom of here. We'll pump it full until we see the oil coming out of the top of here. Pretty basic concept that's repeated on all sorts of gearboxes and other various non-marine related pieces of equipment too. There's nothing crazy going on here. I'm not sending this outboard motor into space. We're just changing the oil. So let's do it. Crack. Let's trim this back down. I think I do see a bit of oil in there, which is good. You can see it running out. And it's not white, which is nice. It means it's not emulsified. But if there's anything bad in this oil, it will of course be at the bottom of the gearbox. All right, one plug. Okay, let's rip that pump open and see which one of these fits. There's only two, hopefully one of them fits. Would probably be Yamaha and Evinrude, knowing my luck. The threads, that is. It's definitely not that one. It's actually neither one of them fit, unfortunately. This one is close, but it's the wrong thread. It just goes in and bites like it's cross-threading, which is not terrible. I mean, I can just thread it in and just barely put the tiniest little bit of pressure on it to hold it there. This oil gets pumped in at atmospheric pressure anyway, not with an electric pump. It's not like it's gonna go spraying everywhere. We can get this done. These are metric, or sorry, 8mm and 3/8 it comes with, but I don't need those ones. I need a different one. Okay. That's loose. Tip it back down. Electric trim's getting a workout today. Okay, there's the plug out. Take the vent out again, it's already loose. Of course, the wind will pick up and blow this garbage everywhere. And there you have it, it's draining. It doesn't look too bad.
I'm blocking the wind.
Oh, thank you very much, helper. I'll grab a rag, maybe put some rubber gloves on now that it's too late. If I was a rag, where would I? Oh, found it. Oh, it's getting cold, you guys. 17 degrees Celsius this morning. I don't like it. That's smart. Look how smart you are. Put something in front of there to block the wind. Oh, you're so much smarter than me. Man, there's not a lot of oil in those gearboxes, is there?
Makes a cool pattern.
It does make a cool pattern, doesn't it? Oh, I need to work on that side though, buddy. That's my space to work. So you can put it here if you want. You can have a recycle bin and a garbage can blocking the wind. Good job. Yep. Just gonna drain slow, I guess. We'll leave that for a little while and revisit. Don't push any buttons, except the normal buttons you always push. Button pusher. Ah. Oh my goodness. If Mickey Mouse was an oil pump. Haha. All right, so this is the stuff I got. Quicksilver, marine lubricants, the premium stuff. Look, you can tell. This goes in there. Hopefully I don't have to trim it. I wonder if they got these threads right. Oh, they got those threads right. Good job, you donkeys. So I'm gonna pump some of this oil into the vent, which is incorrect for filling, but I wanna flush this gearbox a little bit. And I have lots of oil. So, let's do it. See the oil coming through there? Well. And already, you can see the fresh stuff coming out the bottom, which is perfect. So we'll let that drain for another couple of minutes, and then we're gonna pump her in from down below. All right, so we pumped her full. Started running out the vent. So I've replaced the vent plug, and I just have my finger at the drain plug for the time being, just to allow myself to get this thing tipped back up and into a position that's not absolutely ridiculously awkward. Oh, where's my flathead screwdriver? There we go. That's all there is to it. Nothing crazy. Don't pay the marina for that. Just make sure you have new gaskets or new O-rings, whatever the manufacturer uses. Let's tighten these up. Good and tight. Good and tight. Just like brand new, boys. Let's go for a rep. I put a little video of this thing running up on my channel as a YouTube short. Holy crap, it got 28,000 views in like an hour and a half. I couldn't believe it. And I also got about 20 subscribers in the first 24 hours as a result of that channel. So there's obviously people out there that are hungry for marine content, and it's something that I'm very interested in because of my Coast Guard background and that sort of thing, and family boating from the past. So I'm sure that there'll be a little bit more of this kind of stuff on the channel once my family dynamic allows for us to return to the water. Right now the kids are still a little bit young. So that's about it. We'll go drain this. I don't even know how much it took. I wish I could put more specs up there for you guys. I bought way more oil than I needed because I didn't want to not end up having enough, but realistically this thing takes less than a liter. It's probably measured in ounces. So the next thing I'm going to do is flip over that trailer hitch receiver and put the ball on top, or see if I can find another one around here that's already oriented in that manner. I want the tongue to be a little bit higher because I can't actually flip down the support jack on the front, and then I have to properly support and secure this boat to the trailer. The bow strap's undone. I have no ratchet straps or anything. The chain's not hooked up. The lights aren't hooked up, etc., etc., etc. Let's do it. Always make sure you put something under the wheels. Otherwise, when you jack this thing up, it's gonna go right in the back of the CRV. You know what? I'm gonna put something under the other tire as well so that it doesn't pivot. All right. Okay. I just need a 2-inch ball that I can put on here that's not gonna fight me like that. And that wrench is now stuck on there. Job for another day. This is one of these days where I just don't want to screw around. I just want to go. Today's as good a day as any to have the boat break down and get towed in.
Oh, it's easy. You just put
Okay, I'm just gonna pull it out onto the flats and see how it sits. Perfect. Well, I mean, it's no time like the present to see if we can just absolutely destroy the CVT transmission in that Honda. What could go wrong? Like, this vehicle should be able to do it. 1,500 pounds, I think it can tow. Yeah. Like, I can't. It'd be close, I bet. It probably actually says GVWR or GC, whatever, the gross combined. I wonder, with kids and fuel and equipment and fishing rods and boat and trailer, I'm probably over for the braking capacity of the vehicle, but I mean, nobody ever told me I was smart. That's the perfect hitch for that. I was looking on the internet because I know that the tongue weight's gonna make this thing squat at the back, and I hate that. I hate the way vehicles look when they're driving and they're squatted at the back. There's guys that have actually designed their own load distribution hitches like you have for towing that thing for trailers. They put like an I-beam across here, and then they connect way out on the sides like that, as if it was a V trailer, and then they're towing, you know, boats like this with their minivans, and they don't squat at all. They're pulled right up nice and high on the back, or not higher than normal, but they don't look like they're overloaded. All right, well, that's gonna be it for this video, I guess, guys. Killing It Country's getting wet. Wait, that came out wrong. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.